Right, we're back with some mods, and there is a load of mods today, but some brilliant ones as well. Oh, let's go! Right, first up is Granary Portuguese. This is by Ice and Burn, 2.07 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it in the construction menu and on the decorations and others. So we'll scroll along to find it. There we are, a grand to place down, and to be fair, I don't know what it does because there's no options that come up when you go around it. It is just a placeable for some strange reason. Alright, we'll carry on. Next up is Oven for Cookie and Bread. This is by Nikki, 24.96 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find it. There you are, 50 grand to place down, and obviously this is going to be your main building. Now there is loads to this. And also, while we're on the subject of buildings, if we go into the sale point, because we've got a specific sale point for it as well, so we'll scroll back along and we'll find it. There you are, so which is just there, standard grating for it. Fair enough. Now we've got all these. These are all the ingredients that we've got laid out in front of us. This is ace. So we'll go into the menu and onto pallets, and we'll scroll along till we get to the first one, because these are really good. I mean, they're small, don't get me wrong, they're only like 200 litres each, but they're great. So it starts off with this one. So you've got yeast, salt, empty jars, water, milk, chocolate, sugar, flour, butter, eggs, bread box, cookie box, water tank. Now you can lift all the others, but you can't lift the water tank. Yeah, just bear that in mind. And that's the options for it. But these are ace. I mean, obviously I've left the water tank at the shop because I couldn't lift it, but still. You got your production chain menu there. We can open up that door if you want to. Fair enough. We can open up that door if you want to. We'll come in here. This is where you're going to chuck all your stuff in. Right, fair enough. And then you can also open up that door if you wanted to come through there. We'll spin around. You can also open up that door as well. Right, fair enough. So we'll go back out to the production chain menu, because this is going to show us all the different stuff that we need to. Why is that not? No. Ah, there we are. That's better. You really got to get in the right place. So you can make bread dough, baked bread, cookie dough, and then cookies. Excellent. You can make some cookies. Now with the bread dough and the cookie dough, you then need to put them back in again for the bread and the cookies, as you can well imagine. So obviously to make the bread dough you need flour, water, salt and yeast. To make the cookie dough you need flour, chocolate, milk, sugar, butter and eggs. And obviously that goes back in with bread, and then that goes back in with cookies. But also you need wood, because when you go inside you chuck all your ingredients into there, you then spin around there, chuck your wood on the pile like that, hit the sell wood icon, and you come over to the ovens. These open like that. You've got one for the bread on the left hand side, one on the right for your cookies. Now once you've chucked everything in there, all your ingredients, it then comes up on the table there. We've gone for cookies because I like a cookie, I must admit. Dear oh dear. So what you do then, you should pick it up and then you just chuck it in the oven. So we've got the cookies in there, so we're just going to chuck that in like that. So now that's going to be processing for the cookies. Obviously the same for the bread, you just chuck it straight in there. And then once it's gone through its whole shenanigans of processing, you then get a cookie there, a cookie jar, or you get the bread. Oh, ace. And also what you can do, you come out like that. No. Oh, there we are. Drop the cookie jar. Dear oh dear. You can put it in these baskets. You got the one for bread, the more brighter green, and then the, I say, khaki green, whatever, for your cookies. And you just pick it up as well. Oh, that is ace. I must admit, I do like that. Yeah, you can use the normal pallets if you want to chuck them in there. Obviously, you got the small ones. Yeah, it got a bit glitchy, got a bit frame laggy when I come down with a load of pallets on the back, because they're small and they're classed each one as an individual pallet. So if you're going to do it big style, I would suggest using the bigger pallets. You can just pick them up, hold them over there like that. Job's a good one. But that is ace. Gonna make yourself some cookies. Oh, brilliant. Right, next up is placeable decoration chainsaws. This is by Castan 18, 2.01 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in the construction menu and under decorations and others, as you can well imagine. So we've got these four here. We've got the, we'll zoom in a little. I'll zoom as far as I can. Dear oh dear. So we've got the Husqvarna. We then got the Jansered. We then got the McCulloch. And then we then got the Stihl. 1100 for the Stihl. 1000 for the McCulloch. 900 for the Jansered, and then 11,050 for the Husqvarna. These are ace. I mean, you can pick them up. They are just decorations. You can't use them, but you just place them down wherever you like. Simulate chucking it in the back of your pickup truck. There you are. Job's a good one. Oh, I like that. You can fit that into your roleplay very nicely. Right, next up is Folding Fan Gate. This is by Nikki, 3 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these three in the construction menu and under decorations and others. So we'll scroll along to find the first one. There we are, 1500 for the large gate, or big gate even. We then got medium gate, which is £1,000, and then we got the small gate, which is 500. But these are ace. So you come up to it, then get the option open. Look at that. Then we'll do the same on that one. And then the same on that one. That's ace. That's like a welcoming somebody special type of gate, that is. That's like a VIP entrance. That's like the start of WrestleMania. You can imagine one of the wrestlers coming through behind it. You know, the smoke billowing out. Dear, dear. Oh, I like them. Very nice. Right, next up is Cookie Factory. This is by Chris S and Riley S, 4.3 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along to find the first one. They are 72,600 to buy. And then also you get a selling point as well. So we'll scroll back along to find that one, which is going to be just up here a little. There you are, 3,900 for your sell point. Now, there's your pallets. Chocolate chip, you can pick them up as well, which is great. We then got oatmeal and raisin, and we then got sugar cookies. Oh, ace. So obviously that's your pallet spawn point area. You got your loading in point there, and you come down the side and you got your production chain menu there. So you got your sugar cookies are going to need flour, butter, eggs and sugar. Chocolate chip cookies are going to need flour, butter, eggs, sugar and chocolate. And then oatmeal and raisin, you're going to need flour, butter, eggs, sugar, oats, and raisins. Oh, ace. I do like, I mean, you've got that one there. It's got the cookies. We've got this one here. It's going to do the cookies as well. Oh, brilliant. And the best thing about these as well, yeah, you can pick them up, but they work on an auto load. Oh, yes. So we'll come over here like that. Oh, no. Nearly sent myself flying in the air. They're auto-loading into the back of that. That is ace. Oh, I like an oatmeal and raisin, to be fair. I mean, yeah, I'm quite partial to chocolate chip, but I think if I was given the option, I'd go for oatmeal and raisin. I mean, people might think I'm weird, mind you, but drop it in the comments below. Which is your favourite cookie? We'll see what people are liking, but to be fair, any cookie would do, really. It's better than nothing, though, isn't it? But yeah, oatmeal and raisin for me. But that is ace. Right, next up is Interactive Productions. This is by Urshabba VSR Modding Sir, 35.84 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in the construction menu and under productions and factories. So we'll scroll along till we find them. So there we are. We've got a few options. So we've got the first one here, which is the Artisan Bakery. We then got the second one, which is the tomato sauce production. We then got the third one, which is the ketchup production. We then got the fourth one, which is soy drink production, and then we've got the last one there, which is the yogurt production. Now, also, you have these here, which is ace. So we'll go back into this menu and under palettes, and we'll scroll along to get to the first one, because these are ace. So the first one we got there is stick cage. Now you're going to need that very shortly. You also got mineral water barrel, you got a wooden box, and yeah, that's we'll come back to that one. You then got red plastic box for putting the artisan bread in once it's done. You then got the blue box, which if you go into it, you change the colour because you've got different options on that. So you've got the yellow box, which is going to be for your strawberry yogurt drink. You then got the blue box, which is for your tomato juice. You then got the green box for the ketchup. And then you've got the orange box for your soya drink. Fair enough. Now, obviously, that's all the boxes. And you also get this. Yes. Oh, trailer. There you are. It's under miscellaneous. So 3,000 litre capacity on it. 3,300 to buy. Change the main colour to any one of those. But why would you want to go for anything else? And then we have chrome wheels as well. Ace. Right. So that's all your different parts that you're going to be putting in. So what you need to do, you come into each individual one. Obviously, it's got the sign on the front, which it is. So you come into the door like that. Now, depending on what it is, depends on where you put the stuff. So for this one, the artisan bread, your flour goes into there, your wood sticks come over there, and then your water goes in the corner. Now you've got the light switch over here for all of them. Turn the lights on for when it's dark. Now, this is ace. Come to your production chain menu there by the mixing bowl, but we'll spin around like that. Click on that. We're going to start the artisan bread off. Oh, that is ace. Oh, I do like that. We've got a couple of loaves done already, so we'll turn that off because I don't want to burn myself when I get the bread out of the oven. So we'll go get the red box, like so. There they are. There we are. That's better. So get the red box. We're going to go load some bread into that. We'll just chuck it on the ground like that. Then we'll come up to it. We'll... Oh, no. Grab the bread. There you are. Oh, no. Oh, that's better. Right. There you are. And hover over the top. And it loads in. And all the different outputs do the same. You just sort of hover over the top and they just load in, which is great. So we'll come over to the second one. So this is, according to the sign, tomato juice. So open up the door like that. So left hand side is where your tomatoes go. Then we'll spin around and then you got the water in the corner. Obviously you got your light switch there. But there's your tomato juice in little bottles. Ace. Oh, I like that. Then we'll come over to the next one, which is going to be the ketchup. So we'll open up the door again. So again, tomatoes on the left hand side, sugar in the corner. We'll spin around like that. Obviously, light switch in the corner there. Then you've got your massive tub of tomato ketchup. Oh, that's ace. Then we'll come back out of there. Obviously, you've got your production chain menu there. Fair enough. And we'll come around here to this is your soya drink. We'll open up that door like that. Now this is where that box comes in. Once you get it filled with soybeans, you can't lift it. But you need to put it in here. And obviously the doorways are not massive. So you put your water in there. We'll spin it around. There's your production chain menu. And that's how your soya drink comes out. You can lift that pallet, no problem. So what I did to help me get it in, because obviously, you know, forklift truck, whatever, you might get caught on the door frame. I use that. 82 Studio Global Goods pallet. Just pick it up, slide in like that. There you are. Job done. Soybeans have gone in. Excellent. Oh, I like that. Very nice. And we'll come to the last one. We've got the yogurt drink. So you open up those doors like that. You then got your strawberries go into that one. You then got your sugar goes into there. And then you've got your milk tanker goes into there. Now, obviously, that milk tanker over there is quite a little difficult to reverse. So what it does come with is that milk tank there on the liftable pallets mod. That didn't really work. So I used one of the milk churns from the cookie factory. That went in there a treat because you can pick them up and lift them in there anyway. Yeah. Oh, I like that. You know, something a little different. A little different on the production chains. Oh, that is very nice. I love it. Right, next up is Small House BR. This is by Zero Wito, 23.21 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu and under buildings and farmhouses. Now, there is 3 options with this. So we've got the first one, which is just the house. Fair enough. We then got the second version, which has got the carport, garage, whatever on the front. And then we've got the third one, which is what we've got placed down here. Fair enough. A little carport on the side. Now you come up to it like that, open up that door, Fair enough. Little bit of a seating area. You can open up that door as well if you want to, for the patio. We'll spin around like that. Got this option here. Turn on lights. Yes. You can open up this door like that. And you go in there. And you've got the option on the bed to sleep. Fair enough. You then got the option there by the wardrobe to go into the wardrobe function. We'll come out of there. You can open up this door as well. It goes into your bathroom. Fair enough. Oh, I like that. Nice little house. Ooh, got some croissants on the go. Oh, I like a nice croissant. Excellent. That's a nice house, that is. Right, next up is Old Brazilian House. This is by Cola Modding, 24.42 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and farmhouses again. So we'll scroll back along because we've got 3 options. Fair enough. We've got sort of like a wood, brown wood, stained wood colour. We then got a yellow version, and we then got the blue version that we got in front of us. So 98 grand for all 3. Well, each, not all 3. 3 houses for 98 grand, that's all right. So come over there, we can open up that door like that. Fair enough. They're all the same inside. So we'll come around here. Got the turn light on option there by that switch. Can open up that door. Have I opened up that door? There you are, that's better. Open up that door. Very nice. Can open up the windows as well. Oh, that's ace. Oh, I opened up the other door, didn't I? Going into here. Right, so you got your sleep trigger by the bed. You then got your wardrobe icon right there. You also got the light switch there by the door. Turn the lights on. Fair enough. And down here, open up that door. Go into the bathroom. Excellent. Then we'll come out of here. And we'll go down this way. Got a little bit of a seating area. We'll open up that door like that. Go on the patio. Open up the windows as well. Get a bit of fresh air in. Oh, I like that. Oh, you've even got a hammock. That would be ace if you had a sleep trigger by your hammock. I like that though. Nice house that is. Very nice. My next up is Shed 65 by 18 meter. This is by Melody SZY, 4.95 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll all the way along to the end because that's where it's hiding. 50 grand to place down. And obviously it's a bit of a shelter to store your stuff in. Now you're not going to get harvesters with the headers still on, mind you. But you can definitely get the headers on the trailer pulled in here, no problem. You've got massive length on this thing. Yeah, I mean, that's all right. You store bales under here or pallets or equipment. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is the Alpine Farm Buildings Pack. This is by Omatana, 44.21 megabyte on the download, and there is loads to this. So we go in the construction menu, and first off, we're going to go under farmhouses. So we'll scroll back along to get to the first one. So we've got this one here, 30 grand. Obviously, you've got the sleep trigger at the front, and then you've got a wardrobe trigger at the back. Going to be the same for all of them. We then move on to the farmhouse 2. There, 30 grand again. We then got farmhouse 3, 30 grand again. Farmhouse 4, 30 grand again. Farmhouse 5, 30 grand again. And then we got farmhouse 6, 30 grand again. Now, you can get all these as a decorative option if you want to go for that. We've also got a load of sheds. So if we go into the shed section, so we'll scroll along to get to the first one. So we've got that one there, large shed wood, 5 grand to buy. We've then got narrow shed, 3 grand. We then got small shed, 3 grand. We then got shed light, grand. We then got open hall large, 6 grand. We then come down here, we've got open hall, 4 grand. We then move on to the next one, we've got open hall small, 3 grand. We then come over to this one, long garage, 5 grand. Fair enough. Now, whilst we're on the subject of buildings, if we come up to decorations, there like that, and others, and we'll scroll along. Now I've gone the wrong way. We'll go back the other way. Because obviously this is going to be the section where you've got your decorative versions of the farmhouses. But you've also got these two here. So you've got garage small. And then we've also got garage medium. Fair enough. Then we'll go back up to buildings and silos. And we'll scroll along to find this one. Which is ace. 30 grand. 10 million litre capacity. That is ace. Then we'll come up to containers as well, because we've got this one here. We've got 10 grand, buying station. Fair enough. Then next to that, we've got 500 quid garden pump. Get your water out. Now, these are ace. I mean, it's a big pack, don't get me wrong, but 10 million litre capacity on that silo. I like that. These garage buildings here. Let's just see if we can actually get into these garages. Or are they just decorative? So all the garage doors on the other ones are just for show, to be fair. But same on there as well. Now that's a nice pack, that is. If you want to decorate your farm in a sort of alpine style. Yeah, very nice. And next up is Medium Storage Shed. This is by Lancy Boy, 11.04 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu, and as you can imagine, it's going to be under sheds. So we'll scroll along till we find it. They are 150 grand to place down, but this looks great. It's got a bit of an open air drive-through option just there. Come in here, open up these doors like that. Come inside. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Got a bit of a divider down the end there. If you really wanted to, you know, put some crop roots. Root crops down the end. Now, is there a light switch? There you are. Oh, yeah, I have. Tin shed lights on. It's pretty much all the way in the shed. Ah, fair enough. Oh, I like that. I mean, Lancy Boy does great buildings, and this is just as good as the rest of them. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Hall Pack. This is by Yellow from SE Egg. 26.66 megabyte on the download. So you're going to find these in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds, as you can well imagine. So the first one we've got there is drive-through hall 5-meter roll doors. Then move on to the second one, which is bale hall. We then move on to the third one, which is drive-through hall. We then move on to the fourth one, which is drive-through hall again. Both called drive-through hall. Alright, fair enough. So we'll come up to this one like that. You can open up all these doors like so. There you are. And then that's the last one. Fair enough. Now, this reminds me of sort of like a distribution centre. You know, load in one side, unload the other. So we'll come over. Is that a light switch? Well, it's not giving me the option to turn it on or off. Alright, fair enough. Well, what about this one then? No. There is lights, but the light switch doesn't work unless it comes on automatically, which is rather random, but alright, carry on. I like it though. This is a nice building. You've got the roller doors, they're up and over. Yeah, that's alright. Come down here. Obviously, we've got the bale hall, bale shed, whatever you want to call it. Then we've got the drive-through hall version 1. Although it's called drive-through hall, but you can't drive through it because it's got the wall the other end. Alright, fair enough. Then we'll come up to this one and we'll open up that door like that. And then you can open up that door like that, which is a drive-through option. Fair enough. Well, that being said, it's a nice set of sheds. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Hayloft Silo. This is by FSG Modding, 6 megabyte on download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under silos. So we'll scroll along to find it. They are 75 grand to place down. It's going to hold 500,000 litres. But this is ace. I like it. You got your taking out point that side. You then got your loading in point for loose stuff that side. You then got a loading in point for bales. All right, let's give it a go. I've got myself a bale of grass. Chuck that in. And it's in. Oh, excellent. 6,500 litres of grass. Done. Oh, I like that. That is very nice. Right, next up is fillable tanks. This is by Hoffy. 4.75 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these 4 under pallets. So we've got the RT2000, the ST2000, the RT1500, and then the ST1000. So as the name would suggest, that's going to be how many litres that it holds inside. They're going to be for your fluids. Fair enough. But what looks good along the bottom is all those different mods that I've got installed. It's going to take those as well. That's all right. So if we go into the RT2000, because you have got something extra, which is ace under capacity. So you can have it empty. You can then have it pre-filled with liquid fertilizer, pre-filled with herbicide, pre-filled with DEF, although not really a thing on console, pre-filled with diesel, pre-filled with milk, pre-filled with water, or back to empty. And you can do that on all of them. Change the colour, go for whichever one you want, and then design colour. You can either have painted or galvanized frame. That is ace. You just go get a tank full of stuff. That is very nice. Oh, love it. Right, next up is Lizard Front Loader Tools. This is by Bremy456, 2.4 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find these on the front loader tools. So we've got a bucket and we got a bale spike. So the bucket's going to hold 750 litres. Change the main colour to whatever one you like. Fair enough. And then we'll come to the bale spike. You got the main colour does the main colour, just like that. And then design colour will do the spikes on the front. Oh, that's all right, though. That's all right. You know, bale spike or a little bucket. Yeah, very nice. Next up, we got the Maxi Tool Pack. This is by Fred Modding, 27.78 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in various different categories. So it's probably just easier going down to your mods and DLCs pack. They're going to be on the telehandler, front load, weights, different situations. So, you know, you just go find it down there. It's a lot easier. So we've got the bale fork 3 square. So that's going to do 3 bales. We'll go into that one. Fair enough. No options on it. 8 grand. We then got the bale fork 4 square. Slightly bigger, 9 grand. Then got the bale fork 3 round. Oh, 3 round bales at once, 8 grand. Then got the bale fork 4 round. Obviously, it's going to do 4 round bales, 9 grand. Then got the push off fork, 3,000 litre capacity on that, 15 grand. Going to do your grass, your hay, your manure, silage, chaff, and straw. We then got the push off fork for 10 grand, 2,400 litre, obviously slightly smaller, just exactly the same. Fair enough. We then got the bucket rotor. So that's going to do your TMR, your mineral feed, your hay, silage, forage, and straw as well. All right, 2,000 litre capacity, 15 grand to buy. We then got the telehandler fork hydraulic. No options, comes as it is, 2 grand. We then got the hydraulic bale spike. Oh, that looks all right. Change the main colour, red or black. Changes the fork parts. 5 grand. We then got the Maxi bale spike. So, difference. I mean, one's hydraulic and one's not. It's going to do the same, to be fair. So, 4 grand. Change the main colour again. Yeah, all right, fair enough. We then got the wrapped bale grab, 5 grand. Fair enough, no options. We then got the grabber with spikes, 5 grand again. So, you got grabber with 2 spikes, 4 spikes, or 2. You get a couple of bales on the go with that. We then got the Evolumus 600. That's a hard word to say, I must admit. A grand to buy. Then got default configuration with bumper, 300 kilo weight, 600, 300 and bumper, 600 and bumper, or back to default. Then we'll put that on. We've got the main colour change. So we'll go for that. Design colour. Does everything else. Fair enough. We then got the Evolumus 900. There you are. I'm getting used to saying it now. Same options as the previous one, and obviously same colour changing as well. You then got the Evolumus 1200. So that starts off with 1.2 ton. Yeah, 1.2 ton. Then obviously you add the 300 and the 600 on top of it. And then you got the Evolumus 1500. So that starts off at 1.5 ton. Same options as before. You add 300 and 600 on top of that. Oh, that's a nice little pack, that is. Right, next up is the Lizard Z034 OSA 2. This is by Hatchtail and EE. 8.14 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under mowers. So it only requires 15 horsepower. But it's only got 1.8. It's only a 1.8 meter working with. Oh, 1.8. What's that? Shocking. Dear, oh dear. That being said, though, it looks ace. Old school side mower. You get that on the back of an old school tractor. That'll look ace going down the field. 1,200 to buy. Then got the options there. Manufacturer. No. Type 1. What's that changed? Not really changed anything, to be fair. All right. Oh, that's on the top there. Can you zoom in? You can't really see what it is. So type 1, 2, or no. All right, fair enough. Then got covers. No. Yes. PTO shaft attachment. or no. Then got belt pulleys type 1, 2 or 1. Splitter, no or yes. Fair enough. Attachers, no. Trailer hitch or no. So you could put the trailer hitch on, do a bit of mowing with like a windrow on the back. Oh, that'd be alright. Then change the main colour. You go for whichever one you want. Changes the main colour there. Design colour. Put my teeth in. Yellow, 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 yellow or yellow. Just the bits that the pulleys, that's the word for it. Pulleys are mounted on. And then design colour again. So we'll go with a blue. Changes the end part there. Oh yeah, it's alright for an old school thing. Yeah, alright, carry on. Right, next up, we've got the Tonar PT9. This is by Sorega56, 19.57 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trailers. So it's got an 8,000 litre capacity, 12,400 to buy. You then got the options on configuration. You got standard, extension, so that puts that up to 12,000, then back to standard. I like that. That looks all right. You then got main colour. You go for whichever one you want. So we'll go for red, changes the main body. Design colour. We'll go for yellow, change the top frame, and then rim colour. We'll go some black rims. That looks all right, actually. Yeah, I mean, it's not big on the capacity side, mind you, but it looks good. Very nice. The last mod we got for the day is the Dump Truck 2017. This is by Farmer22, 6.77 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under cars. Now, the name says Dump Truck. It's not. It's just a pickup with a bit of a bigger bed on the back. So it's not going to tip up. It's not going to dump. But it still is a truck. Fair enough. 300 horsepower, 74 mile an hour top speed. It's got 2,000 litre capacity on the back there. You then got the options of wheel setup, standard, standard 2, or back to standard. You've got design, standard, ladder holder, or standard. Then got your main colour. We'll change that. Just the main cap. Design colour. Does the framework on the back. And then rim colour. Does the rims. Why not? I mean, that's a nice pickup, though. Yeah. All right, we got a new map. This is Eastern North Carolina, USA. This is by Mac Trucker 921, 328.09 megabyte on the download. And as the name would suggest, it's Eastern North Carolina in the USA. Oh, very nice. We've also got another map which is new to console. So this is Nefana Valley. This is by Empro Loop, 187.07 megabyte on the download. And it says the Nefana Valley is a fictional map named after the region I come from. Fair enough. Now it's down as an update, but part of the update is removed deco bush mowing to make the map playable on console. So that's a new one out as well. Excellent. What about the rest of the updates? There's loads. So we got the Silos 500 pack by Radstar. Got Extended Oil Plant by Jump Fruit. Got Placeable Storage Silo by Urshabba VSR Modding Sir. Got Slurry Tanks by Austria Modding. Got Slurry Buying Station by Austria Modding. We got Honey Pallet Rack by Cautibero. Got Farmhouse by Roger G Play. We got Small Long Building by Neft. Universal Liquid Transport by Percy. The JCB 4355 Stage 4 and 5 by Red Cat 3D and Pixel Design. The Lintner Lintrack 110 by Agra Design Austria. The Voucher Package by Paul and Zuckerbro. The Lizard YT 193 Yard Truck by Pascal Counts. The Lizard Roadrunner Haze Squeezer by Pascal Counts. The Matt Bloomfield Canada by Robert Burnett 89, and there's no mention of a new save required, so that's alright. The Mac Black River by Zero Ito, and again, no mention of a save game, which is great. Got the map Riverside 22 by Missy B. Now it says there's no new save game required, but advisory, change to the terrain around field 13 leading into the placeable area has been created. This will only show when you start a new save only. On existing save games, you will need to smooth these out. So if you're not bothered by that, you don't need a new save game. Got Goldcrest Valley by Puma 145. Again, no new save game required, which is great. We've got Hickory Valley by Poor Boy. There's no mention of a new save for that one either, which is great again. Got Bear Rock Logging by Poor Boy and NLA Gaming. And again, no new save game required. We're doing all right with maps today. Got the Maps of Novka by Puma 145. And again, no new save game required, which is brilliant. And the last update is Thornton 22 Revamp by Steve's Mods. Now, it does say a new save is recommended, so technically you don't need a new save game, but recommended anyway. All right, we'll carry on. And this is a current testing list that Giants are working on. There's 24 on there for console, and there's 2 I'm particularly looking forward to. The Auto Pallets Manager, that looks interesting, and also TLX 2022 series. It's in console testing. Oh, excellent. Right, so that's your mods done for the day. Drop it in the comments below. Which one's your favourite? We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's much appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.